Well, we're back, like I said we would be. I don't know that we're going to do this every day, but we'll try and do it as often as we have stuff to talk about. Yesterday, somebody asked a question about the historical aspect of Christianity and where it came from, who started it. That's a really complicated question, and I'm going to have to do some reading. I'm going to try and make my sources available. I'll put them somehow. I'll find a way to put them, I guess, on my Facebook page, and we can share. But what I thought we'd do today, so that we've got stuff to talk about, is whether you're a believer or unbeliever, there's something about Christianity that you would like to change. Right? Something that you wish maybe we could do better, or if you're an unbeliever, maybe something that keeps you from becoming a Christian. So what is it? And if you can think about what it is, not with maybe the tenets or the foundations of Christianity, because if you're a believer, you can't come and say, well, I wish God would change this. But what is it about the way maybe we do Christianity, the way that Christians approach things? What is it that you would change about how we do stuff? Oh, we've got a little pantomime down here. Change about the way you do stuff, or maybe change to make it better, that we could actually affect. For example, I'll tell you mine, at least where I am right now, what I think could be changed. I think there's an internal focus in Christianity where people have stopped looking outward. They stopped looking for people to bring to Jesus, bring into the fold. And they've started saying things like, the children are the future of Christianity. The children are the future of the church. You'll hear people say that. And what happens is that creates this inward focus where all we do is we focus on the children in local churches and local congregations. And when we lose that outward focus, like you see, I think, in the Bible, where everybody is out trying to talk and teach people and bring them in, when you lose that outward focus and you focus inward, it allows for all kinds of other problems. Like in the United States, I think Christianity has become very political. Right? That may be your complaint, is that Christianity is too political. I would argue that we probably have the same complaint, in that I would argue that an inward focus rather than an outward focus allows Christians to make politics part of their religion. Because I'm not worried about converting people necessarily. I'm worried about making them behave then. And that inward focus where we say things like children are the future of the church allows us to stop focusing outwardly on individuals and trying to bring individuals in, and allows us to start focusing inwardly. Where are you going? You done? All right. My helper's leaving. Anyway, it's just something to think about so that we've got topics to talk about together. You know, if there was something you could change, what would it be? I'm trying to find a way to view the video at the same time as I'm doing it so that I can see your comments. I really don't know how to do that very well. All right, I've got it now. All right, so we're good now. So if you've got comments or questions, just throw them out and we'll talk about them. I was excited that some of my friends who are not believers, atheists, I don't know, how would you describe yourself? If you are not a believer, do you want to call yourself, probably not unbeliever, would you call yourself just an atheist? Just, I don't know. Let me know what you would call yourself. That's all I had for today, is trying to get some things for us to talk about so we can have meaningful dialogue, meaningful conversations. Nobody wants to sit and get preached at, and nobody wants to sit and have screaming matches. So what can we look at introspectively, I guess, contemplatively as Christians? What is it that we should be focusing on making better? And if you're not a Christian, if you're an unbeliever, atheist, maybe somebody from a different faith, what is it about Christianity that you would like to have answered? Or what is it that keeps you from being interested or committing to the faith? So that's where we are for today. See you guys tomorrow.